everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another Copic Colors video. This is from August 2018 and yes, I am continuing with the Copic Colors series. I know I haven't posted a Copic Colors video for a really long time, but that's actually because my computer had died and I had to get used to a new video editor program, so everything got really backed up. But I did start this drawing all the way back in August. I only recently finished it because I honestly forgot about it, but I am just getting back to the point where I'm trying to push through and catch up on all of these Copic Color videos as soon as possible, and I'll try to post them as soon as I can. I've already finished August, which you are watching the August video of course, and I've already finished September as well, so that will be coming out really soon. And then I just need to do November and December, so hopefully I can do those really quickly. But I'm also going to be doing a new kind of drawing prompt that I created called Fairy-sember. So Fairy-sember is you draw a fairy each day in December for as long as you want to do it. You could do it for 1 day, you could do it for 12 days, you could do it for 25 days, you could do it for 31 days, it doesn't matter. I did create a prompt list that I will be following, but if you don't want to, you can just draw a generic fairy for, you know, whatever you want to do. And that will mostly be on my Instagram, so if you're curious about that, definitely check it out. I'll leave a link in the description below. I'll also be featuring anybody who posts their fairies to the hashtag in my Instagram stories, and I'll be trying to make as many videos as possible, so I'm not sure how quickly I can finish the Copic Colors videos, but I will do my best while also catching up with the Fairy-sember thing, or doing the Fairy-sember thing, you know, whatever. Words, I don't know words are always terrible. So let's get back to this video that you're watching now. This is the Copic Colors for August 2018, and the 3 colors that the Copic Color Company had picked for that month were Y00 Barium Yellow, B02 Robin's Egg Blue, and B24 Sky. So 2 blues and a yellow. I think the 3 colors were pretty nice. I like them. My only complaint is that I feel like the B24 could have been a bit darker in contrast to the B02. When you just look at the caps, the markers do look pretty different, but when you lay it out on the paper and you do a layer or two, they start to become really similar. So I feel like if you blend a lot with these 3 colors, they're gonna become like 1 to 2 colors, like solid really quickly. So I feel like I could have used a bit more contrast there. Of course, if you're really careful and you don't layer it too much, there is still contrast between the 3 colors, but yeah, that's my only complaint. Otherwise, I really like how these colors performed. They were something a bit different. I remember feeling really excited when I saw these colors. So I'm like, okay, cool, we haven't repeated the same colors over and over again like they had been doing for a while. So yeah, I'm not sure if there's anything else I have to say about the actual Copic Colors. If there's any questions you have, definitely leave them in the comments below. And if you want to see a list of all of the art materials that I'm using, then definitely check out the video description. Everything is listed there so you can check it out for yourself. Oh yeah, and I did end up having to use color pencil on top of these markers, which is something I don't normally allow myself to do with Copic Colors, but again, I felt like the contrast just wasn't there, so I just wanted to add a little bit slightly darker blue to some of the shadow areas just to help it come out a little bit easier. But for the rest of the video, I wanted to quickly talk about the drawing that I'm doing and the meaning behind it. So this drawing is a bit different from what I usually would post. The reason behind it is because this drawing is dedicated to my mom, and my mom had passed away quite a few years ago, and every year I try to I'm trying to word this right, it's hard to say because I've already done this voiceover a few times and I cry every single time, but I'm gonna try not to cry because it's really hard for people to understand me when I cry, and I ramble on even more than I do when I'm not crying, which is hard to believe, but yeah, it's hard to understand. But yeah, so every year since she's passed, I always try a couple times a year to honor her in some way and, you know, spend a whole day remembering her, and I try to do a drawing of her. And it's very personal to me, and I don't normally share this artwork. I think the first year I might have shared it with family, and ever since then I kind of just keep it to myself because it's extremely personal. I don't post all of my artwork online. There's quite a few things that I just find to be too personal, things that are usually artworks that I do for family or friends, or things that are just, it hits a little too close to home that I don't really want to have to explain it. These drawings tend to be so personal to me that I tend to burn out halfway through drawing them, so I've never actually finished one. And each year I've done it up until this year. This year I had such a bad art block throughout the whole year. I feel like it really held me back this year, that I just didn't even have the energy to try to draw her again during the anniversary of her passing. So when August came around, I really wanted to do something for her birthday, and Copic Colors was around, and for some reason in my head I'm thinking, I never share these drawings, so I'm gonna do something very public and do a Copic Colors video with this drawing. Like, I don't know why I did that, but I decided instead of trying to draw her, I would draw something that she might like, a drawing for her. She always had these paintings of little girls in like period clothes, like big puffy dresses or cute little sailor dresses, and they tended to be alone, like sitting by themselves looking out at things. So it's something that I remember she always liked, and I think she had told me once that, well, I know she had told me once that she just felt like she kind of understood it, like she felt like she was a little girl that was always alone in the painting. So I wanted to draw something like that for her wall kind of thing, and that's where this drawing came out. I just wanted to draw a little girl looking over the water because the blue would work really well with the water, and I thought I could do kind of like a sunrise or a sunset kind of drawing by adding reflections of the yellow on the water. So that's pretty much what I was going for. I originally thought that I would color the little girl all black with some ink and then just have the water and the sky be the color, but when I started to do the actual coloring, I felt like it was a little too harsh, so I ended up doing a combination of all the colors on the little girl and then a combination of the colors on the water and the sky, and it turned out really good, except that my markers all dried up halfway through. So I had to go to the store quickly, and I put the drawing aside and completely forgot about it for like a month or two. I feel like I could have probably done a little bit better with the water, but I did my best, and I was just really happy that I'd finished it, because all of these drawings that I tend to pour a lot of emotion into, and you know, for my mom, I never finished, so I was just happy I'd finished this one, and hopefully she would be happy with it and she would be proud if she was still with us. So yeah, hey, I got through the voiceover without crying. Yay for me. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you so much for listening to this. Again, if you're interested in Fairy December, definitely check out the link to my Instagram below. There's a post where it has all the prompts, and you can ask me any question you like. And I hope you'll be looking forward to the next Copic Colors. The September drawing came out really good. I'm really happy with it, and I think that will be the print for next month's Patreon, because I really like it that much. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!